Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, goblins of all ages, welcome back to another edition. Same regular D&D time, same regular D&D channel of the greatest goddamn D&D stream on this world and the next here. Welcome to Goblins Under the Stairs. Oh, yeah! We got Carlos Garcia, a.k.a. the nastiest duke in all the land, Captain Rampoon McNasty, and of course, I ain't here alone, bitches, because I'm rocking with the Stormbreakers. I got that I got quick. Oh, just
Thank you, Mr. McNasty. It seems to always cut you out a little bit after you do that thunder boom in the second half of your announcement. But welcome back, everyone. We're happy to have you here and happy to be back at it ourselves. The Stormbreakers have found themselves into the dock district of Garadia after chasing these cultists of Grotz throughout the city. After learning from the aftermath of the gladiator battle that seemingly the people that were, apparently targeted, all had items or artifacts or items of extreme value and potentially arcane nature to them, seeming like they were potentially targeted by this cult of Grotz. And after learning some more information, hearing about how these shady characters have been kind of becoming more brazen in Garadia, your trail took you guys through the slums to the docks, where you guys infiltrated or staked out the warehouses over here a little bit, finding the cultists inside of one warehouse, while Langston uses the arcane eye to get a glimpse inside the building, seeing these white masked men going around some crates and seemingly up to no good. And without wasting any time, Manto devised a plan to get you guys inside of the basement, the cellar area, but an area you guys did not stake out prior, and learning that there was 3 of the cultists down there, a fight immediately broke out, and they cried out for help upstairs. And as the cultists upstairs began to scramble and join in the fray, they also began to ignite and burn the contents of the building. And currently, you guys have a fire beginning to spread all around you, and smoke beginning to make the area thick with haze and starting to be hard to breathe and see in here as the flames get higher and higher. You guys watched the leader, Vashir, the maniacal man with the black slick back long hair and a grimace on his face, escape, but not before conjuring and summoning a massive demonic ape-like creature, Bulgara, to help him in his escape via a black squid spelljammer ship docked outside. Crick busted down the garage doors, watched as he and a couple of the members are beginning to make their escape, but decided to turn back, join in the fight, and help you guys all out before things got too late. Manto coming on up here, of course, heard some cries coming from the room to the right of him, but with that, the fight is going strong. Looks like we still have about 4 cultists on the scene here, 2 up above on the catwalk above you, one with a torch in his hand, and one sneaking up behind, or right behind Manto, not sneaking up behind him. He's quite aware that he's there. And as we start the battle here, as mentioned, we have the flames growing higher and higher, spreading rapidly with each round. Manto, you are up.
Right.
Rampu on deck.
Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I'll just, with my Githka and him right there, I will slice at him. 23.
23 hits.
Yeah, baby. And 9 damage. And bonus action. I'll just go back with the Githka again.
Quick 2 slashes with the Githka, 25 hits.
7 more damage.
Alright. 2 quick slashes gashing into him, and Manto, anything else for you?
No, that'll be it.
right, Rampu and Jake, and then Crick's on deck. You're muted. It's French for we can't hear shit.
I noticed that as soon as I started talking. All right. Jakey Jake is going to take a chomp at this biatch next to me. 22.
22 will hit.
And that's this plus 5 fire damage.
Okay. The fire seems to extinguish
Okay.
rather quickly, but the bite still seems to, dig into him and hurt him a bit.
Very nice. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take a swing at it with my short sword.
Oh yeah, Rampu all jacked up from the Hill Giant potion.
Oh, 11. I'm out of lucky, so I guess I'll miss that.
11 will miss.
Swing again. 24.
There you go, make up for that one. The 24 definitely hits.
And actually, you said the fire doesn't do anything, so I won't waste an infusion on Jake of that. But I'll do that. And do I have a hunter's mark on this guy? I forget.
You do not. Yeah, you do not have it on anyone currently. You are not even concentrating on it.
Cool. That's cool with me. And so bonus action though, since I'm double wielding, I get to swing that short sword again, baby.
Sure.
But I'm gonna go ahead and do that. 25, yeah.
25 hits.
And that's of course 2 damage.
As you slash into him now, you kind of cut across the top of his thigh, and you watch as he stumbles a little bit in place, holding onto the door frame, pulling himself back up. You watch as the blood trickles down onto the floor, kind of hisses as it steams there.
I'm just saying, I will kill you. That's it.
All right, Crick, you're up.
I lean back like George Foreman. I just pound on him.
Go for it.
And I miss.
Ooh, you do absolutely miss.
13.
A 13 will miss too.
Misses too. Alright, so with that, I will bonus action defense matrix.
Alright, after Crick goes and tries to jab into him twice, seemingly just kind of hitting a brick wall, recoil real quick, set yourself up for a defensive position, and anything else for you?
That is both. Good to go.
Alright, the pink one over here, just laughing in a frenzy as he's got the flame in his hand, going around and torching more and more of these shelves. I'm going to add a flame right here, and that is his turn. The Bulgura there beating his chest. You can smell the stank coming from his breath. Rampu right in front of you as his horns are inches away from your face. You see he's got these several eyes that just stare at you with the darkness of the abyss. And as that darkness is kind of encroaching on you, you watch this flare of fire ignite within it. And from that you see these black, like almost tendril-like vines shoot out from the ground all around him, you, Jake, and Crick, as I need you guys to all make, I believe it's a dex save for this. Let me double check.
You said it's fire?
It is not fire. They're like black, like tendril-like vines that shoot up out of him, out of the ground,
Vines, okay.
as he
Okay.
casts Entangle on you guys. It is a
Dex save?
strength save. I'm sorry.
Strength. Ooh, big strong guy.
Yeah, it works with the giant hill.
Hold on a second. I think I might have another. Do I have
18.
another?
Okay, and do one for Jake as well.
Oh yeah.
Flash of Genius is
Sorry.
gone. No, I'm tapped.
Strength. God damn it, 7.
All right. These grasping vines shoot up out of the ground and entangle around Jake. Crick and you are able to quickly maneuver your feet around them as they're trying to grasp at you, but you guys do not seem to get restrained and held by this. Though the area is still difficult terrain, so to be able to move through the area will take twice as much of your distance. or twice as much of your movement rather. Jake is restrained, and he can try to make that check again on his turn to get out, but that is going to be the Bulgura casting that spell, and he watches as you guys don't grasp by it. He holds onto the door frame, the top of it, and kind of begins to swing back and forth, and he launches himself into the garage. Actually, I'm sorry, he launches himself his back through the garage and then up into the air onto the catwalk.
I'm gonna op attack him though
Sure
with
thing.
my sentinel.
Yeah. And yeah, we will all up attack him.
15.
15 will just hit.
Jake can still up
Oh,
attack
he ain't
restrained,
going
right?
nowhere.
Jake can up attack restrained, right?
Yes, with disadvantage.
Okay, so let me do that first. Disadvantage. Ah, fucking that one.
Yes, that's gonna miss.
And I will go ahead and short sword his ass.
Okay.
Alright. Got 20, motherfucker!
Oh my god.
Oh, that's how you stop it!
20.
Classic Carlos at
Is that
roll
bad?
at the classic time.
that-
Yeah, 29, that will hit. Natural 20 definitely hits. Go for it.
Oh, sorry, that was the bonus action of damage rule. It's 1d8 plus 4, so it's this.
That's your longbow. So it should be a d6 still.
God damn it, what the fuck? Yeah, it's 1d6 plus 5.
There you go.
But really
So-
the same shit.
Yeah, so let's see, that's then 15. Yeah. All right, as he goes and tries to swing up out of this your guys' reach onto the catwalk. You guys describe how you guys 1-2 this thing and hold him back into place here.
He goes to get up, and Crick just kind of like, he's just out of his range, and Crick actually hits his foot, but the electric shock from his gauntlet just drops him straight to the ground, just like a heart attack shock.
Hell yeah.
And then
And
Rampage
literally-
just got him.
I get him so good, and then Crick just smashes him, and I just look over at Crick and give him one of these.
How much
Crick
damn
like
it,
damage?
turns
slowly
around,
seems
like,
like
what's
it's-
going on?
Carlos, how much? Oh no, he drops it. And so as you guys knock him out of the air, he slams onto the ground, kind of a little bit dazed and confused for a moment there, and you watch as his black tendrils, as quickly as they arrive, they vanish and suck back into the earth, and they disappear. Jake is no longer restrained. He dropped his concentration on that spell because of those hits. And Langston, you are up.
Sweet. So I can see through these burning like racks and everything, right? Like,
Yeah, it's
No,
not like
fire, I
full
can, like,
vision,
look
but you can
around, I
see
can-
through them.
okay, and I can see this cultist right behind Manto.
Yeah, I would say you could see him a little bit, sure.
W. Then I am going to channel divinity. I'll do Radiance of the Dawn. It is a DC 15 con saving throw, and that'll be aimed at the Bulgura, the one cultist, and then can I see the one who's just like igniting everything in here? Would he also be within range? It's 30 feet from me.
Yeah, send it to the game log. I think so. And yeah,
Sure.
Carlos, I think since with that short sword, you should.
Hold on
Nice.
1 second. There we go. Channel divinity. Send the game log. Oh, hold on. That might not have been Radiance of the Dawn. So sorry. Hold on.
All good.
There we go. That's Radiance of the Dawn. Second one.
Cool. So you present your holy symbol, blah blah blah, any magical darkness, blah blah blah. Each creature of your choice in the area. Yes, it doesn't even say that you have to see them. It looks like.
Sweet. Then yeah,
So-
I'm gonna just go for that.
Cool.
Good.
So what's the saves again?
DC 15 Constitution, which I imagine this Bulgura has a lot of, but hey, I'ma still try it.
Okay, and then go ahead and roll the damage for me, please.
You got it. 2d10. Why does it do that on?
15
Hold
con.
on. On my homepage, it's messed up. There we go. 2d10 plus 9. Dang, fat one. 16 radiant damage.
Not 165, 16. Okay, roll. Bulgura saves. Black and pink save, blue and green fail.
All right. Those who failed take 16. Those who passed take 8.
All right, we got it. As this radiance explodes out from around you.
Sweet. And then I am going to do... Yeah, I think I need to be a little bit selfish on this one. How's everyone else looking? 83. Okay, yeah. I'm the worst for wear.
Yeah.
Then I'll do a second level healing word on myself for 44 plus 3.
All right.
I get back 13. Sweet.
Oh, it's 44 now. Jesus.
It's at second level. Typically.
That's still nuts, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Why is my thing? Oh, hold on. Sorry, I did the wrong thing.
No worries. Do you want to do
What
any
is happening
movement
with
or
my
anything else
PC?
for you?
There we go. I think because if I move up into the flames, then I'm just gonna be potentially taking shit. I think I'll just kind of hang here, just where I can still see the Bulgura, still have Manto to my right, and then just if I need to heal people, I'll just kind of, try to be supportive.
Sounds good. Yeah,
I don't know where to go, man.
You
We're in a building on fire. I'm stuck.
You guys stay close. You stay close to that wreck that's not on fire, staying away from the flame. As you're over there with Manto, you hear the arcane hum of the Spelljammer ship outside the window, and you see almost like that physical, that like kind of mirage, like shimmering energy around it, beginning to as it begins to lift up and move from this area. As that has your attention, or as you guys are noticing that, one up on the catwalk up here who has thrown a dagger down at you prior. Whoops, sorry, I did not mean to send that.
Fire!
He sent the dagger down to Livingston prior. You notice that dagger down on the ground starts to rattle and shake, and then suddenly just pops up, animated, as that cultist casts Spirit Guardians, or Spirit Weapon rather, or Spiritual Weapon, as that is his spiritual weapon, and he goes to immediately attack you with that. Let's
Good
see.
for him.
It's a 1d or plus 4. 16 to hit.
That is my AC.
Okay. Alright, so that will do 1d8 plus 4 damage. 12 damage on you.
I just healed you, son of a bitch.
Ooh. It
As
had to be max damage.
that spiritual weapon slashes into you with that force energy, and he's standing up there kind of maneuvering it with his mind, and you watch as the flames are starting to reach up to that catwalk. He looks around kind of frantically and begins to run over to where the stairs are.
Oh, cool. So these people who love death are now running in the face of it. Yeah, no, that's consistent.
And he's gonna go whoops, 10 feet down the stairs too. Actually, was that how much movement was that? My computer's being
You don't really mean
slow
it.
right
We
now.
work at half tapping.
That's the perfect amount of distance he went, and that's his turn. Let's see, Crick, similar situation. A blade that was tossed down towards your direction starts to shimmer, vibrate off the ground as it lifts up and flies through the air, jolting in your direction. This will be plus 4 on this d20, an 8 total. Does not hit, and
So close, though.
so close. Drop that right behind you, and that brings us to Vashir's turn. Completely out of sight, probably not out of mind for you guys currently, as the ship is beginning to continuously lift off further and further, and finally, because it's essentially the end of the round, the ship takes off fully and begins to turn out of sight, far out of reach from you guys now. That brings us to the blue one right here, right behind Manto, who, looking quite hurt, he's got a one of those sacrificial kind of curved daggers in his hand, a packed blade, if you will. And he goes to try to slash at you, Manto, with that, and he hits you with a nat. Yep.
I will uncanny dodge that.
Probably smart. All right, he does. That's 11 slashing plus 23 necrotic. So, what's that? 34?
34,
17. Yikes! As he takes a nice slice out of you, and you can see the blade begin to slightly glow, and he looks down at it with this maniacal kind of face, and it is your turn as you're face to face with him.
Beautiful. All right, I will try and finish it off with my Githka.
All right.
Ooh, nat 1. Wait, no, that was damage. I'm sorry.
Oh, yep, that's true.
14 to hit?
14 will hit. I was
Oh,
confused
fuck
about that too.
11 damage.
All right.
Not enough, I guess. All right, bonus action. Again with the Githka. Oh, yeah, 19.
19 hits.
Come on. 6 damage.
So let me mark that 11 first. 6. And you take a second slash at him. You see he's hunched over now and the blood just dripping out. He holds it up, his hand up to his shoulder to try to stop it, and then just lets it go and lets it start to spill everywhere. He starts to laugh in your face. And anything else for you as he's still standing?
Yeah, so I would just kind of turn to the door, and I'm like, Seth, hang tight. I will eventually get you out of here once I'm done with this guy in front of me. That's it.
All right. Brings us to Rampu and Jake.
Just a minute.
My name's Seth.
It's good at watching my TV shows. Alright, so this dude is pretty bloody, right? That's what the red means?
Yeah, the big one, yeah.
Okay, good. So, first things first, Jakey's going to take a chomp at him. 17.
That
I
hits.
believe it hits, right? Yeah, buddy. That's 9 plus the fire, which I believe you ignored, but there it is anyways.
All right.
And I has advantage on my attack, so I'm going to go ahead and short sword his ash. $24. I'll
That will
take
hit.
it. Boom. 9 damage. I'll swing again. Would that mean that I have advantage again?
That is
Because I hit
correct.
him? Yeah, buddy. Okay. 27.
That
Yeah.
hits.
9 more damage.
Oh yeah, he's looking hurt.
Bonus action. 1 more short sword. Which does it carry on? Do I get advantage again?
You do.
That short sword rules. 22.
You gotta name it O'Doyle.
And that is... with fucking 1 damage, of course.
Doyle short sword.
Doyle
Yeah,
rules.
And that is my turn.
All right, a couple slashes, a massive bite from your Drake. This thing is still looking strong, bleeding out. You guys are putting the hurt on it, but I mean, a demon like this does not give up on a fight. Crick, I forgot to mention before the start of the round, as you guys maybe just saw me doing it, copy and pasting fire tokens. The fire is spreading more and more, at the start of each round. It looks like 5 feet around each area. It spreads throughout these crates and these racks here. Crick, as you start your turn directly right next to one of these areas of fire, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Boom. Solid 8.
Solid 8 indeed. You will take 11 points of fire damage. It is your turn.
I look over and it's like, Crick, your arm's on fire. Oh.
Grizzly, you are correct. He's gonna start to like rub it on the wall. Yeah, that made me think. but I don't think it'll do anything. Thunder Wave. Okay. For these swords, the spiritual weapon on Langston. So I'm assuming all this fire's going down, and the guy that ran down the stairs, the one that's behind Rampu, is that the like? Could I tell if that's the one that owns that? Threw that initial dagger at Langston.
Probably, but he is completely out of your sight right now. He's still at the top of the stairs, so he's on the catwalk, like above you right now. On the literally, you see the floor that he's standing on.
Oh,
As your
okay,
ceiling.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the only thing I can see right now is the Bulgara.
Yeah, and probably this green one guy here too. I'm not sure if you can actually see him on your screen or not, but there's this green guy.
Yeah,
that's
I can't
20 feet
actually
up.
see him.
Yeah. So maybe you can try though.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just bash the Bulgara.
All right.
Hold on. Go down. One. Fuck.
Something about this
25 will
giant demon ape has Crick shaking in his boots. 4 damage. Hot. As he punches into him, and you're quite small, diminutive against this massive form. So that makes a little bit of sense that you wouldn't be doing too much towards him. But still, you get the hit on him, and you guys see that little bit of thunderous energy volting through him.
And then I will durability, just kind of see me focus down and heal. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 22.
All right. Love it. Anything else for you?
That's it for me. I mean, I would kind of like look back and like I see Manto fighting a guy, and I'm like, yeah. And I look and I see Langston about to die, and I'm just like, huh.
I'm fine, buddy. Don't worry about me.
Awesome. As you end your turn, I don't think any of you guys can really see this. Langston might see it at his periphery, but one of these cultists, the one with the torch in his hand, runs wild and goes to ignite another one of these stacks. You guys see a flame start to grow brighter and brighter to your to the west in the building here as he ends his turn. Bulgara guy. Johnny, I hope you didn't go too far, because as you punch into him and he's kind of convulsing with this energy a bit. Actually, no, Rampu hit him heavier, so that's who he's going to focus on.
He's got disadvantage.
Okay, so, well, not again with a spell. So as the Bulgara stares at Rampu once again with that intent in his eyes, you see the black of the abyss just kind of swirling around in them. He begins to tap into the nightmares of you, Rampu. You start to see the world around you swirl slightly, and I need you to make a wisdom save before I go any further.
Oh God. Wisdom save. Can I please be wise?
You are a ranger.
21! I'm so wise!
All right. As the world around you begins to swirl, and you start to see like a nightmarish energy emanating from this, black tendrils that almost seem like they're out of that hallucination you had while smoking the Wild Space Nebula. You find yourself, you're resolute to shake yourself out of this, and he does not latch on to those nightmares of yours. The abyss does not seem to cling on to the deepest fears of Rampu. As he looks at you, kind of bewildered with that, as it was maybe a last-ditch effort on his end. Once again, he grabs onto the door frame and with a swing tries to monkey bar up to the catwalk again.
Whoop that ass.
Yeah, buddy. Attack rolls all around.
Fuck.
Nice.
Let's see what Jakey Jake can do here.
I don't know why I
Sorry,
rolled
sorry.
damage. That was a mistake.
Oh yeah, dirty 20.
All right.
And that's 10 damage, baby.
Good old Ted Danson.
I'll still roll the fire just because, but that's that. And now time for the poo with the short sword action. 28. Yeah. That's 7 more damage.
As he grabs onto the door frame, you watch as he uses his weight as momentum to swing himself up. Crick, you try to jump up and hit him, but he's just a little too high out of your reach to be able to get him. Jake snags a bite onto him, pulling him down just into Rampu's sight. And Rampu, how do you do it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
So literally, Jake's trying to bring him down to me, and the demon takes him off, and he swings up like, haha, you'll never get me. And all of a sudden, the thing starts swinging down, and I'm sitting there just waiting with my sword. Haha, gravity, bitch. And as soon as he literally comes down, he just slides right into my waiting stabbing sword. It goes right through its chest. And I'm like hulking out. Yeah!
As soon as your blade stabs through his chest, you feel the weight, the immense weight and the size of him pushing against you. And that weight immediately subsides as he explodes in this viscous black ichor all over you and all over the ground, everywhere, spreading all, covering this place like it's black paint just spreading everywhere. And immediately just the body is no longer there, just completely eviscerates into that black goo, and the demon ape is no longer. And that brings us to Langston.
2-0 against giant apes. You'll love to see it. Oh boy. So, everyone's kind of worse for wear. I'm saving that. You know what? I think I'm going to use an action to use my Pearl of Power, to get back a 3rd level spell slot. So I'll use that charge for the day there. And then I'm gonna move. Was it like 20 feet ish? I guess up to. Oh, is this okay? Is the spirit sword attached to me? Why I'm moving with it?
No, I'll move it back. Don't worry.
So I'm just gonna move my 20 feet. This is like a garage door right here, right? Can I like walk out of this?
The door that is next to Crick has been busted off the frame there.
Super. Then yeah, I'll use 25 feet of movement there, and then I just get another 5 to get into the garage.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna scream to everybody, be like, "All right, we got him. The ship's out. We need to cheese it now. These guys, just kind of fodder. We can take them on our way out." And then as I'm running, I will do a 1st level healing word as a bonus action to Manto.
All right.
Give him back 10. There you go, buddy.
Oh yeah. Thank
Very
you.
nice.
So, and I'll just yell, Rampu, clean up that one guy. Crick, there's another one dead ahead of you. Manto, end that dude. Let's cheese it. I'm on fire and it hurts.
All right. Anything else for Langston as he runs out in a frenzy?
That's all I got.
All right. Up next is this cultist here who you watch as he runs down from the top of the stairwell, and as he gets down to the 2nd floor or the bottom floor here, let's see, he has sight of Crick, and you watch as he takes his hands and kind of like mentally or psychically jolts his blade over into Crick's direction. That's going to be a d20 plus 4. 13 will not hit on him, as the blade just kind of sticks into the wall like a dart. The green one up now, as the flames reach higher and higher, begins to run, following behind, and directs his blade towards Manto. Lifts up off the ground and flings in his direction. A d20 plus 4, 22.
That'll hit.
Alright, you will take d8 plus 4, 6 points of force damage on that one. And
Okay.
blue. Who is blue?
Next to me.
Yeah, blue's the one right next to you. Yep.
Yeah.
So he is up now with his blade out. He kind of looks at you, Manto, as he's bleeding out heavier and heavier, and he looks at you and says, "In the abyss, Grotz will protect us. In Ozagratz," as he goes and stabs you in the chest. Ooh, a 7. I would imagine maybe slap at his hand with one of your extra hands. He's looking weak, and he cannot get that hit across on you. As the flames spread more and more, now that the flames have spread this much, the smoke is getting heavier and heavier, and this whole area is now considered heavily obscured, and that essentially gives you guys that's anywhere north of where the flames are. That'll give you guys essentially the blinded condition. So any attack roll you guys make is with disadvantage. And Manto, you are up.
Okay. Does
Fire
dark
spread.
vision help me with that at all?
Um,
I mean, it doesn't affect me now because he's south of me. But I'm saying when the time comes, does dark vision help with that?
dark vision, no, but blind sight, yes.
That's right. I do a blind sight too. Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. But yeah, so I imagine I would have like with my Githka, I would just like as he goes to like swipe at me, I like kind of like with like Darth Maul like lightsaber like block, and like he drops his blade because he's so fatigued, and then I just try to finish him off with a swipe. 23.
Yep.
Oh, and max damage.
And that is enough for you to. How do you kill him?
Yeah, and so like I said, just knocked out that blade, and he's just looking at me like pretty much defeated, and so it's just like one quick like swipe across the head, and he just drops his head, and all this blood spewing out, and then I'm like, fuck, Seth, and then I turn my attention to the door, and I'm like, my thieves' tools out. Actually, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Oh wait, no, never mind. Yeah, I don't know what I can do with bonus action and like attempting to, I guess, like pick this lock.
If you want to try to pick the lock right now, I'll allow you to attempt. If you want to take a level of exhaustion, exert yourself.
I'll do it.
Okay.
People's champion.
Is that's under conditions? Yes. So
Correct,
one level of
exhaustion,
exhaustion, and what is exhaustion? What's the first level? Like what
Like a
happens?
-2 to every roll, right?
Oh yeah, minus. Oh, they must have changed that with the update. It's a -2 to
Yeah, it's new
D20
now.
test and -5 feet to speed. Disadvantage on ability checks. Damn. Okay. So what is the check that I'm gonna have to make?
The thieves' tool. I have it on the bottom of your ability check.
Oh yeah,
Or
that's
your
right. I
ability
remember
checks.
that. Okay. Let's see. And so there's a disadvantage.
Is it a disadvantage right now, or is it just that you have the -2? Oh,
Well, is he technically like an ability check since it's like on that?
it is. Yeah. I can't fully recall what the new exhaustion every step of the rule is. Let me see what that is again.
I just read it, and so it was like -2 to ability checks.
Okay.
So it's a 9.
Oof. Yeah. A 9 as you go up to that and try to break open the door, the lock right there. You're in a little bit of a frenzy, looking over your shoulder at the flames that are getting closer and closer, and you drop the thieves' tools on the ground real quick, as in that kind of frenetic moment.
Fuck.
Do not
I'm
get the door
starting
opened.
to regret the
I think you were
know what
looking
I'm
at the
gonna do?
legacy rule, man. It's not disadvantage.
I don't think it's
anymore.
disadvantage. I think
Yeah, I
it's
think you were looking at the legacy one was disadvantage, but it's just -2.
I think it's 2 times
It
your
stacks.
exhaustion level. Yeah, so since it's 1
Yeah.
level, it's 2. So go and roll it again. Just a flat roll. We'll see what you get. And then
Okay.
-2 on that.
25.
There we go. As Manto, you
Because I mean, the first roll on that thieves tool check was a 12, I guess,
okay? Yeah,
or
so
it would have been a 20. So yeah.
we're good. Manto, quickly, you're not new to this. You've broken in a few doors, and with your extra set of hands kind of moving without you even having to think about it in this instant, the door pops on open, and you see inside of there a frail man with a mustache chained up again in the corner against a pipe. He looks at you and says, "Oh! Oh! Oh! You're the one talking to me! My name's Seth! Help!"
Yeah. So, I'm sorry. You said he was like shackled.
Yeah, you
Like
can
chained up?
if you take a step up, you can literally see him.
Cool. There we go. I mean, can I do anything else? I mean, that was like a bonus.
You can go in there if you want, but yeah, you don't have any other actions or
Okay.
anything to do.
Yeah. So I would proceed to walk in.
Okay. Kind of looks at you wide-eyed. I'm just mimicking your bug eyes too. Anything else for you?
That is everything.
All right, Rampu and Jake. You've got this green guy is not in front of you. He's on the platform above you guys, like coming down the stairs. So you see this one black border one to your left.
Over to him.
All right.
Jake in tow. Turn. Sorry. Boom. Right here. And Jakey boy over here. Jake will take a chomp. And that guy's full health, right? Pretty much?
Not full health, but he's been hit maybe once. He doesn't look too hurt.
Alright, cool. Let's see what Jake does first. Ooh, 13.
A 13
bite?
will just hit him.
Woo! So that is 6 plus 5 more, 11 damage. 5 elevated fire.
All right, good to know.
Okay, and now for more, I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action Hunter's Mark that hoe. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a swing now. With my short sword.
Okay.
And, hold on, my thing is I had to. There it is. Okay. Nat 20, motherfucker!
Classic.
Nat 20.
You and your
He's rolled 2 20s. What else has?
Yep. You and your Drake just pure intimidation as you come up to this guy and just two dragon buddies side by side, just terrifying as you slash into him and get this massive hit. Go ahead and roll that damage. Let's see what you get.
What is good? So
we'll
it'll
add 12 to
be-
that too for your hunter's mark and your regular dice. So that's 20.
Correct. Yep. And now I have advantage on my next one. I'm going to swing again. $27. Ooh, so close.
There you go. And with that and 2 health left on him, you just completely slice through him as Jake just looks on with hungry eyes, and that one falls to the ground dead.
And he's about to like eat him, and I go, no, you don't eat cultists. And I spit on him. And that's my turn.
Word to the wise. As you end your turn there, standing close to the fire, you feel the heat burning. I need you to make a dex save for me, please.
God damn it.
Oh shit, I forgot to have you guys roll those with disadvantage too. It's fine.
I am resistant to fire, so do I have advantage on this?
You would just take half the amount of damage. Damn it.
Okay.
I forgot about you should add disadvantage on those rolls, but that's fine.
On which roll?
chaff.
Last ones?
Because the smoke in the air is causing the cover. With a 23, nice, you are able to avoid most of the damage as you pull away from the fire. Wow, do you ever? You take 1 point of damage.
That butter.
Nice, and that will bring us to this pink one over here who has not been able to be stopped yet. He's just running around in circles, going throughout this warehouse like a labyrinth, burning it down to
Did
the
you skip
ground.
me?
Oh yeah, we did. Yep. Crick, you
No,
are up.
I forgot. So I see Manto just like run into this room because I've been focusing up front. I don't hear all the screaming, so I just kind of run down, and it's Manto. It's time to go. And I see this guy in here, and you said he's like locked against a pipe.
Yeah, he's got like chains wrapped around his arms with shackles, and the chain is like around a pipe.
Okay. So I just kind of give an odd look, and then out shoots 3 magic missiles at the pipe.
Okay, go ahead and roll that damage.
1, 2, 3.
Was that 11 total?
Yep, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep.
These homing missiles fly off of Crick's gauntlets, and each one of them landing directly onto this pipe, and little shrapnel of metal explode off of it, and the metal pipe collapses onto the ground. He throws his hands around the top of it to get his arms out from the grasp of it, still chained and shackled, but free from the pipe.
We should try to go, guys. As I kind of step back out in the door, kind of right. I'm not sure if this knife is still here, but just kind of making way so that they can leave.
All right. Yeah, the knife is still there, and okay, as you kind of bust him out and run back out of the room as quickly as you came in, this pink one, you can see through the shelving, with the torch still, lighting the shelves on fire opposite from you, and that brings us to Langston.
Cool. So until everyone gets out, I'm gonna just kind of
Actually,
hold.
that one is gone. Sorry.
There's still a cultist. Yeah, I can see him from this doorway, like right here. I'm just gonna peek my head through and throw my stellar lance at him, and just yell, "Take a hint!" and throw my spear at him.
The green one he's actually 20 feet up. He's on the platform. He's on the catwalk above you guys still.
Oh, okay, but
Sorry.
I can still see him if I like peek out from the door. I can like see him up there and just kind of be like, "Eh."
No, because that is technically the floor he's standing on is above you, so you can't see him right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
nuts. Well,
Sorry.
then I guess you're good. I'll just yell to Manto and be like, "Manto, how's he looking? Is he in pain? Is he chilling? Are we good?"
Yes to like all of those.
Is he free? Is he freed? Are we cool?
Yes. Crick got
Okay.
him. Thank God. Because I am fucking tired.
Super. Me too. I'm in a lot of pain. Then I don't know what to do.
Oh,
here.
great!
Like, there's.
Oh
Oh my god. Fuck. I'll just throw the healing. I'll
throw in here real quick as Crick frees. I'm sorry. At the end of Crick's turn, as he frees Seth, unshackling him and kind of able to move out from the corner of this room a little bit, sees the flames engulfing his warehouse and smoke piling on in there. It's like, oh, what the hell is going on out there? My life's work. We gotta put this shit out.
Okay, I mean, fuck. Do I have anything that can do that?
Fireball might help.
You know what?
Reverse
No, I'm
fireball.
kidding. Shoot, is there like anything of like water nearby? Like any pails of water? Like, or just like any place where you could get it in the warehouse?
Why don't you make a perception check for me?
Sure. It's a 10.
A 10? Alright, you see what looks like a massive barrel, it must be 60 gallons of water by the door here, leading into the garage area. But, you know, of course, with it being so sizable, it is maybe too heavy for you to lift on your own, unfortunately. But you do see that water there.
Hold on. Okay, so if that's the case, then can I walk over to it? Can I I know it's huge. Can I move it on its side and then just start rolling it into the other?
You certainly can. Go ahead and make a athletics check.
Shit. 8.
All right. You push it on over to the side. It takes a little bit of your strength. Boom! But you get it knocked over. And with as much movement as you've done so far, you imagine you can probably push it maybe 10 more feet in this turn.
Tight. So then I'll just move back to where I was here and just be like, I'm bringing water, fellas. Find the remaining cultists.
All right. As Langston yells out, pushing a barrel into here. Rampu, you hear footsteps coming from the north. Boom, 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 boom. As coming down the stairs through the thick smoke and haze, you can see one of these white masked cultists coming up right behind Jake. You see the corner of your eye, the blade, the spiritual weapon, fly out from the air into your direction, Rampu. It's a D20 plus 4. 22 to hit on you.
Me?
Yeah. Okay, that'll be D8 plus 4. That is 11 points of force damage on you, Rampu. And I need a DC 10 con save for your concentration. As this cultist now pulls out a second blade. Ooh, your hunter's mark drops. And as he pulls out that that dagger, he goes and tries to stab into Jake with it. Let's see.
A jerk.
A 12.
No.
Will not hit. Yeah, so you drop concentration. And at the top of the round here, bum bum bum.
Now I'm sad.
At the top of the round, the smoke getting thicker and thicker in here. The fire spreading. Only 2 cultists remain in Manto. You with Seth by your side. What do you do?
Seth, we got to get out of here now, man. And so I try to pull him up with as much might as possible, which is quite limited at this moment. And I run out this door. I'm like, oh god. And so I kind of look around and would I take damage if I went north?
I'm only doing it when you end your turn within the vicinity.
Gotcha.
Whatever that's
beautiful. Seth, we gotta move quick. And I just bolted up here. Essentially, I'm just gonna, and then I would come into this room, and I'll dash if I have to. But then I see Langston. I'm like, what are you doing, man?
I'm bringing water to put out the fire. I mean, I heard him yell. I want to at least try to help this guy if there's anything we can save.
Dude, there's absolutely nothing that we can save. We've got to go.
Well,
as you say that, Manta, you look over your shoulder to see Seth blowing and fanning and doing whatever he can to try to put this fire out next to him.
Seth, I'm gonna say this one thing. You've got a couple seconds to get exactly the couple things you want to get, and you've got to get out.
You see him.
You're lucky you're alive right now.
He looks around. Ah, fuck! You're right. And just see he starts to follow after you, and looks after, and you see just he's got that caked dirt look all over his face right now. You can see a tingle smear kind of a teardrop trickle down his cheek as it leaves a path of clean in the wake of it, and he follows after you. Rampu, or anything else for you, Manto?
That's everything.
Rampu.
He probably has insurance. We're fine.
Okay. First things first. Jake's gonna take a chomp at this jerk.
Disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Okay. Just roll. 22, motherfucker. Fuck your disadvantage.
Jake's got a taste for that cultist blood after you tell him naughty, naughty. And
That's right.
yeah, 9 damage.
And that's
Nice.
9 plus 4
Hell yeah.
plus 4 fire.
Very nice.
Okay. And now I'm going to move over here, so I'm still. God damn it. There you go. So I'm still in range of the spiritual weapon. I can see this guy. I'm going to take a stab at him. And hold on, I'm going to roll. It's just being a little slow. There we go.
God damn it. That's 3 for the night.
Did I break it? Is that good?
He drops it. You watch as the blade.
Why is it green?
The hovering dagger drops to the ground as he loses his concentration on that spiritual weapon. And oh shit, you didn't roll with disadvantage. Roll well shit. You had the hexer thing or whatever though, because that would have made it a flat,
it's a flat roll
in this instance. I'm gonna let it slide. Go ahead and keep it going. Roll that damage.
Okay, so that's that. And Jake's gonna infuse it too.
Oh well, hold on. What's that? 20 plus 6, 26. No, yeah, he's dead. You completely just lurch over Jake and come out of the smoke. He doesn't see you, and you just find purchase in his jugular as he collapses to the ground, and he is dead.
It's a 4. I'm gonna look at Jake, and I'm gonna say, "Get quick! Get the hell out of here!" And Jake's gonna move on over here and yell at Craig. So he comes over to him and they can ride out and fly together. And then I'm gonna look over at Manto. Manto, are you good to get out of here?
I'm not the one you should be worrying about. Look at Seth, and I start wiping the tears off of his face. But yes.
That burns.
Sorry.
Well, Seth, hurry the hell up, buddy. And I run up to him, and I get ready to just grab him and get out of there, since I can carry him with my giant strength.
Easy. He's a little frail right now.
That's my turn.
Right now. All right, Crick, you are up.
All right, so I kind of run around the corner, and as I'm running around the corner, so Richard is always tucked in the left inner thigh of my pants. So as I
thought it was a
do
waistband
this,
thing, but okay.
and I goes down to the knee. Detect magic. Does Richard go off any bit? Since we're and they're looking for magic items.
What's the range?
30 feet.
Okay, can you send the description of detect magic for me, just so I can be clear of something? Yeah, Crick, as you pull out your Richard stick.
Oh no, he's still in the pants.
Oh, that's right.
he just maybe he tingles.
The room around you is filling up with smoke, and you pretty much see the bright of fire, permeating through that haze. But as you cast this spell to detect magic, you look around quickly, and you start to notice up above you, above the entrance door, you start to notice a faint aura kind of pinging up there.
Like above the door, or because when we were up there, the office was up there.
Correct.
Is it in the office?
That's what you would assume.
All right. So I think I still have 30, or do we have less movement in here now? Did you say?
Not less movement. You you can't see shit.
Oh, that was for the other one. Yeah. So I run over to here. Oh no, that's fire. So I say, guys, I think there might be something we need to get real quick. Don't worry. And so that's 20 feet. How do I go to the top?
So there's the stairs here. You went to the basement stairs, but these stairs go upstairs.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So I'll roll around. So that's 20. All right, and then
Yep.
that's 30 to the top of the stairs.
To the top is 30. Okay, I'll drag you on upstairs then. I think you guys are all still sharing vision too, so you guys should be able to see what Crick sees up here.
And vision?
You guys can see what he sees, right?
Correct.
Cool. All right, Crick,
That's what
you run all the way on up there, get to the top floor, you look around, and you see it's clear up here. You know, see a couple goods and tarps and in crates, but you can, of course, the catwalk that goes across, as I mentioned prior, why those other crosses had to run downstairs, the fire is reaching up there and getting closer and closer, and it will certainly burn you if you stay on that catwalk. But anything else for you?
Bonus action. We're gonna defense matrix, and everybody just kind of hears me say, just scream out, "I'm going to the office. Maybe there's a window I can jump out of."
Okay, buddy, if there's not a window, for the love of God, please be quick.
It's so hot.
Wait, can I, since I have my arcane eye, like, look up there, would I know if there's a window or not?
Go ahead and make a, let's do an insight check, or, yeah, I think insight might make sense.
Okay.
Actually, no. I would say, you know, with everything that was going on, you guys didn't notice any windows on the front side, but you also were kind of focusing on Bashir and not the area that he was in, unfortunately.
Fair.
All right.
Godspeed, buddy.
Godspeed. Sorry, Langston. I try to help you, but these rolls.
Dice Christ is saying absolutely not to me left and right tonight.
It's so true. All right, this cultist down here, after you guys are just running out, he's just on a spree. It's like remember when there used to be the shows where you could go into Toys R Us and run and grab everything you want and put it in the cart and then run out and you got whatever. He's just lighting everything on fire as quickly as he can, running through here in a spree, maybe grabbing some things, throwing it in his pocket, but he is engulfing this place. And that brings us to Langston.
Cool. I'm just gonna look at Seth and be like, did you get insurance for the building, for the love of God?
Insurance? What do you think we can insure this kind of stuff?
If it's your life's work and you care about it, I feel like there should be some measurements taken, but that's just my own professional
the companies, they got all this bullshit. You know, they say, oh, my goods are flammable, so they won't cover fire insurance. And fuck!
I just stand there with my hands pointing to the fire, just like...
I know!
Crazy. Well, here's 60 gallons of water, and I'll, like, roll it with my foot, and I'll be like, if you want to save it, go for it. If not, we can help you out, and we can have it.
And it looks, well... Can we all help out in some way? He's kind of looks at it. He's like, I can't pick this shit up.
I'm gonna look at him and then just be like, do you think this is gonna stop that? And just... level with me.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor or anything. And
I don't think you need to be a doctor to see this one. I'm just gonna
Not a
run out of the
doctor.
room. I'm just gonna
I
go
just
30
yell,
feet
"You're
out into
lucky
the
you're
tree.
even alive, motherfucker! You ready to live, or you gonna die here with this fire?"
thank you. I know. He told me to be thankful for my life too. I'm thankful. Just don't hurt me. And he's just running. He's like, get me out of here! And as it's the top of the round, the fire is spreading. Thick smoke starts to billow out into the garage now. He just looks back. Oh God, I hope your friend's okay. And he just runs out the door. And Manto, anything with him?
And I just kind of turn to the guys right here. I'm like, stay with him, please. So Crick could just let me go up. I'm much faster than he is. As I dash upstairs. Where are the stairs to get? Are they the stairs right next to me to get to where he is?
No, that does not go up there. Actually, I mean, that will go upstairs, but yeah, that doesn't go directly to him. But yeah, you do see those stairs right there.
Alright, fuck it. We're gonna try it. So I would dash. How many feet of movement would it be to get to that level?
So you see 5, 10, 15, 20. It'd take you about 30 feet to get to the top. Looks like.
I have 10 more feet of movement. Can you just drag my token wherever it needs to go, I guess? Oh, very nice.
Bust open
And then
the
so like I would
door.
just kind of like,
Yep.
yep. I have no idea where I am, so I use my like extra 10 feet of movement to like pop out, and I'm like, Rick, where's this magical item?
Well, first of all, yeah, you imagine Crick is up here. The place is, of course, filled with smoke, so you can't see him. So I imagine you guys are yelling to each other, psychically communicating. But go on.
Oh, so yeah, I would be like, Rick, where is this fucking magic item?
Can I respond or?
Yeah, you guys are psychically connected. You can go and respond if you want.
Yeah. It's in the office. I'll be fine.
Dude, I can move much further than you. Where is the office?
I just kind of like, even though he's talking to me, I just point like, it's to the north. But I'd keep in mind. Nah, good luck.
Thank you. And so then I start running, kind of getting my bearings to the north with, I will use bonus action. Fuck, what is it? Cunning action dash. So I have another 40 feet of movement. So I'm just kind of like feeling my way. I would imagine I'd go like 30 feet straight. And I'd be like, actually, no, I would get to 20 feet and see Crick. And like, oh. And I would also see the wall. And so I'm like, all right, I guess I got to go this way. And I have 10 more feet. Or no, 20 more feet, I'm sorry. So I would be right there.
Okay. As you're standing here, you feel the heat underneath of your feet, burning hot. As you're standing here, the flames are enveloping around you, reaching up to the ceiling, and I need you to make a dex save.
Okay. I'm a dexterous lad. Yes, I am.
You certainly are.
25.
You will take, whoa, sorry, that was way too many rolls.
Take it easy.
Plus 17.
Yes, you will take 4 points of fire damage.
Very nice. Or not
And-
really.
Yep, and Rampu, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to. Me and Jake are going to do Operation Get the Fuck Out of There. So we're going to. They went out the window out here, right?
It's a garage door that was busted down by Crick. The garage door is laying on the ground in the room right there that you're standing in front of. But yeah.
Oh, got it. So yeah, I'm going to follow them. And I'm going to dash on over.
Okay.
So Let's see, that's 10, 15. Jake is lost.
I'll drag him for you. Guess Jake's not sharing vision. All right.
So the garage door is right here?
No, you guys just ran out. You're in the streets right now.
Oh, nice, sweet. Yeah, I can't really see like anything over here at all.
Yeah, that's blocked off on purpose. But yeah, you guys are on the streets currently,
Cool. Okay.
outside of the building.
So then I look inside, and I'm still linked with Manto, correct?
Yeah, you guys are all linked
Y'all
together.
are.
I said, Manto, come on, buddy. Gotta get out of there. That's my turn.
All right. Crick, you are up now. You hear Manto run on by you, looking to help you. What do you do?
I kind of follow him because he kind of gave me a way down the path. So that's 15. I'm gonna dash, but I can only go 55 because I'm assuming it's double movement to get around him.
Yeah.
So like as I just kind of like I'm like crawling like right next to him in this and everything, and it's just I think it's right up here, buddy. We go together. That's
yeah.
it.
The flames reaching up around you. I need a dex save as you feel that heat beginning to almost like leave a what's it called? Kind of tinge to your metal, a patina. 7. Let's see. You will take 5 points of fire damage, and I need a con save of 10 from you to keep your detect magic up. There you go. Still seeing out of the corner of your eye that illuminating, almost like a beacon out of the smoke and fog here. Anything else for you, Crick?
That's it.
All right. Last one inside of the bottom floor down here, just running around, still with the torch and illuminating everything. Langston, you are up.
I'll just look at Rampu and be like, you think they're good? You think they're still in one piece in there?
I can still feel Manto in my head, so I think we're
Alright.
good. Worst case
mean-
scenario, I can send Jake in there to fish him out, so
True.
let's stay put.
Yeah, I think that's about all I got here. I mean, can I just keep a watch for anybody coming or going in the street, and just if anybody like is walking by looking at this, maybe potentially trying to point fingers or anything like that?
Go and make a perception check for me.
Can do. There we go, 26.
There we go. And someone's got the brains on them to look around and make sure that the scene in front of them isn't going to be painted on them. And as you look around Langston, you see down the alley, a little bit further out of your guys' sight and kind of, direct vicinity, you see those union workers looking aghast down at the end of the docks as smoke is pluming out of the windows in the garage. And, of course, the light of the fire like a beacon in your guys' direction.
Oh, goodness. Wait. I still am linked with, Manto and Crick, right?
Correct.
Yeah, we're all linked together.
I will think in my head and be like, grab one of the bodies from... Oh, wait, Manto still has his costume. Or the mask
Right.
and stuff that he picked up from them. Never mind. Then I'll just kind of look at the union workers and just be like, hey, we saved Seth. This was not us. We got him out of his burning building. This was not us. Get the... Can I just yell, get the authorities on the scene? Or the city guard?
Seth looks over at you and sees you kind of miming over to him and kind of grabs you by the shoulder. I got your back. Don't worry. It's the least I can at least do for you guys.
Well, I appreciate it. Then I'll just kind of, make it known, like, not us, like, all these hand signs. And I think, is there any type of support I can do? Do I have anything fun? Nah, I don't think I've really anything else I can do now that we're fully outside. I'll see the union workers and just make sure nobody else is coming, no more cultists or anything, and then just kind of post up here with everyone and kind of be a little protective of Seth. I'll be like, this man's been through enough. He doesn't need anything else.
Indeed. Manto, as you are up on the top catwalk now, and the flames spreading further and further, as I mentioned, of course, they're reaching around you guys, and you see up now that it's hard for you to see through the smoke, but the cross beams are being burn and char, and as you're going across this catwalk, you hear a resounding snapping kind of sound from up above, and I need you and Crick to both make dex saves in this moment. At the top of the round. Nice. Nice.
Not nice. I'm gonna heroic inspiration that.
Alright, there you go. You will take 6 points of bludgeoning damage and 2 points of fire damage as the crossbeam from up above falls down right in between the two of you guys, almost slamming into you, narrowly getting pinned down by this thing, but mostly unscathed. Manto, what do you do?
Wait, I'm sorry. We both took damage?
Yes, you guys both took
That's 6 and 2. 8.
6 and 2, correct? Yep.
Okay. Sheesh. All right. I would then proceed forward with dashing, and I fucked up. I have 50 feet of movement, not 40, for dash. Because my movement was reduced 5 feet, but I calculated wrong.
Gotcha.
So I have 50 feet to get to the office. So I see this wall. I pass by Crick, so that'll be
It's an extra 5.
like 20 feet. Yeah, so 20 feet. And then obviously it's north, so I continue up north for another 20 feet. That gets me right here. And I'm like, fuck, where's the office?
Yeah. As you get there, I'm sorry, because I have it set up on the different floor. You do see the door right there.
Oh, okay. So I open the door and I go right on in.
Okay.
And then I just start scouring around.
Wait, that's hilarious. You went right through that wall, even though I didn't erase it. Yeah. But all good.
Rogue shit.
Rogue shit.
Seriously. That's something to note for devs. But yeah, as you slide your way through that wall, still, of course, the smoke has billowed into here too, and you are effectively blinded. I mean, you can see vague outlines around you, but you're going to have a hard time finding anything in here.
Not even with blind sight?
Oh, fuck, I forgot you had the blind sight. Yes.
Yeah.
You look around in here, but still, it's hard for you to, make out exact, or even know what Crick is looking for. Crick sees an outline on something, but you just know something is in there.
And so I, once I get in here, and I'm like, oh, God, it's still fogging here. And then I'm like, Crick, where do you see the aura? I imagine I'm tossing papers everywhere, lifting shit up, looking for something that's gonna stand out to me.
Crick, I'd say that you see on the desk, pretty much where he's standing. It looks like maybe the waist high to him. You see that glowing energy.
Yeah, I would just say, look for something on the desk.
Do I see anything on the desk that would stand out to me?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
With disadvantage? No,
No,
I'm
because
sorry.
you
No,
have blindsight,
flat roll.
and you minus
Yeah, but I'm
2,
saying
though,
for
your
exhaustion.
Yeah.
Just -2, got it. So perception, audit, 20, 26.
Not bad. As you look around in here and listen to Crick's direction, you see upon the desk a little iron key, and you see down the left or the right side of the desk, you see a drawer that has a lock that would fit that key clearly in it.
I don't know if this is too many turns now, but can I take that key and place it in the hole?
I'll let you do that as a free action for this case. As you go ahead and do that, pull it out, you see inside of this drawer is another drawer. No, I'm kidding. Is a
Yeah, I was low-key thinking that too. So it's a box.
yeah, exactly.
Drawer to drawer.
Classic. You see a like almost not leather, but some sort of like black skin-like material wrapped book that has clearly some sort of abyssal sigil on the top of it.
Yeah, I would grab that and just throw it in my my sack, and I'd like just hang out here for a second and just kind of regain my like my breath and energy or lack thereof.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, let's get out of here, Crick.
All right. As Mantu
That's my
grabs onto this book with an abyssal rune or sigil on the cover of it, Rampu and Jake outside with Langston and Seth. What do you guys do?
I'm just staying put, and I'm gonna keep an eye out to see if I can track where our enemies went. Do that ran away. While I wait.
Yeah, so do you go and start to run around and look around or anything, or do you just want to do it from where you're standing?
I'm kind of doing it where I'm standing for now, just while I wait for the guys.
Sure. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. Perception 20. It's so dirty.
As you look around, you can see like the wild space, sits outside of the backside of the dock where like the Spelljammer ship was docked, on the backside of the warehouse rather. And you can see now, it's only been less than a minute since the Spelljammer ship has taken off, really like less than 30 seconds. You can see that in the distance, maybe a mile away from you guys, as the energy shoots out from the back of it. Clearly the Vashir and those cultists have escaped, ran away from you guys clearly, but every other cultist in here you guys have slain, other than the one that's making sure this building gets burnt to a crisp apparently. But what you do notice as you're looking around is a set of double windows on the second level above the entrance.
Okay, and can I see anything up there? Is like that cultist standing up there?
You see smoke pluming out from there, but you would know, of course, that what do you know? Who that's on the second level? And maybe you know what's going on inside around that area.
Totally. So I'm gonna look up over at Jake. You said how high would you say that is? It's just the second story.
Correct. Yeah.
20 feet.
Yeah, about.
Okay. I'm gonna look over at Jake and say, Jake, to the window. See if you can help him. And Jake's gonna fly up 20 feet. I don't know exactly where to place him.
Yep,
But,
he can pretty much get right there, right to it. Right here, he sees those windows, and let me go ahead and actually open. Let me put him up here, actually, on the second scene, so he can actually see through the windows itself.
Beautiful. And he's just gonna squawk over at Manto. Squawk! And I'll get into it. Manto, hurry the hell up! Then climb on Jake if need be. We can fly you down.
No,
It's our turn.
get down. Get down. Okay. Okay.
Down, boy.
All right. Crick, you're up. You feel the floor cracking underneath of your feet. What do you do?
So, I'm assuming the magic that I was sensing in there, like I'm assuming that I've noticed Manto like pick it up. Like that was the thing, right?
You have noticed that.
So he's secured. Before I move on, is there like any other large like, I mean, this is a warehouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
That they were looking for magical items. Is there any other like material magic item that's pulsing in this area?
You give another quick peripheral scan with your detect magic up. You don't seem to sense any other kind of illuminations detecting any sort of arcane nature.
Okay. Then with that, I am going to cast dash. It's 10, that's 30, that's 40. And like I get in here and I see Manto and I get real close to him and realize he has the book and it's like, huh, you were faster than me. And then I look at the window and Jake's there and I just jump through the window and grab Jake.
Incredible. So you leap through the window, grabbing onto Jake. Jake starts to almost like, get pulled down from your weight, but you grab onto him and you are secure in that moment. Maybe 15 feet above the ground now. Anything else for you, Crick?
That's it. I just kind of look up the window and like wait for Manto to come through.
All right. Up next is this cultist. Looks around. Every rack down here has a fire started on it and spreading further and further. And so he kind of just, you guys of course don't see this or notice this, but he begins to look around and he takes a sprint. He goes up the stairs. Bum, 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 and he makes it to right about there. So you guys can't see him right there. As he makes it into this area, he casts out a spiritual weapon. Manto, you feel this energy emanate around you, behind your back, as a stab goes to take in, or I guess the stab goes at you. 16 to hit will not hit though, and you just have a blade kind of flying right there. As it's Langston's turn now.
I mean, heck, I can't really do a whole heck of a lot. Can I actually... I mean, I know a dash is an action, but if I were to do that to run and see if anybody else was like still lurking like in these like alleys or anything, you would do a dash action one way just to check on that real quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna drag you guys all up here so that everyone's on this same kind of area. Whoops, sorry.
I got left behind.
Yeah, let me grab you again.
So I'm just gonna do a full sprint to look down this way and just see, is there anybody there? Anybody lurking? Do I hear anything or see anybody who like turned tail and ran?
Yeah, as you run on down here, make a perception check for me as you go to try to scan, see if any other cultists or unwanted eyes are in the area.
16,
Nice.
middle of the road.
It's pretty late, and you'd imagine most businesses are closed up for the night. Most people are in bed, and you don't see any other unwanted eyes on the streets around you in this area.
Well, that is a blessing. Cool. I mean, I used my speed to get over here. I'll just run and then turn around, and I'll see Crick hanging around Jake, and I'll just be like, oh, they did have windows. Fuck. And then I'll just start making my way back.
Incredible. Yeah, you see Crick hanging on Jake's neck, like dangling there, feet, kicking back and forth in the air. As it's Manto's turn, the smoke thicker and thicker. You feel the immense heat just radiating like crazy in here. What do you do, Manto?
I imagine I would have saw Crick like jump out the window, and I watched Jake like struggle with that, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. And so I just like look out the window, and I just like bonus action psychic teleportation down to the bottom.
Nice.
Let's see.
Roll
D8,
one.
D8. 5.
All right.
rat. So then I imagine like I just like throw like this random blades, and then I just like disappear right in front of their eyes, and like I'm just like running away, and I'm like, come on, guys.
I'm just like, what the fuck? Okay, all right.
And
Manto.
so then I, you
Yep.
know, use the dash action.
Beautiful. As you vanish from the second-story window and appear down the streets in a Naruto run, Manto gunning it. Anything else for you?
Let me just see. Yep, I can go there. That is my turn.
All right. Well, do you guys have any intention on putting the fire out?
No.
Okay, with that then we will drop out of initiative as the building engulfs in front of your eyes. You guys are you guys following Manto down the street, or do you stay in the area, or tell me what you do as this building just gets engulfed in flames? And you guys are inside. You know, Garadia is an interior city, right? I mean, this is on the edge of Garadia at the docks, but this place is just burning hot and higher and higher.
I follow and I get the fuck out of there.
Wait, what do you mean by that? Like, it's a inside city.
You guys are inside of a giant turtle shell, is what Garadia is.
I imagine the local fire department will sort something out.
I mean, I think we just find. I mean, do we just retrace our steps? Led on. Oh God, I can't remember the dude's name. Hold on.
I start yelling.
Yeah, that works too.
You cut out. I think when you get too high, your mic cuts out as like a whatever. But were you yelling fire?
Fire! No.
All right, Rampu
Give me
yelling
the
fire, fire, as you guys are running down the streets, and three of the gentlemen that Manto spoke to earlier, wearing like kind of like overalls and vests, come running down, still smoking a stogie that's slopping wet, and looks up with wide eyes at the warehouse and oh shit! Oh, this is a bigger blaze than I've ever seen any times in my life. And he goes running back, and you see they grab a bucket of water from one building. Like, ah shit! This is a fool's errand. What the hell are we thinking? And we need to call the professionals. They begin to look at you guys and please come with us. We gotta talk about this. As they get running, they run. They don't even look behind to see if you guys are following or not. But they're on a mission.
Yeah. I mean,
I follow. Why not? A hero.
Imagine it's one of those where like we like ride and chase them, and then like after a while, because they're like, "Follow us, we gotta talk about this." Like we just start kind of like running in place for a second, like as they continue to go further, and it's like, "So guys, what do we really want to do next?"
Yeah, I like that.
just let him go ahead.
So, it seems like they're gonna get professionals to take care of this fire, but we should. And I point over to where the other guy was running away from us, in the direction that I tracked earlier. Just to go get the bastard and question him. It's not that far from us. And I point over to that direction.
What do you mean the guy that ran away from us?
You saw him. They were on their ship flying far away.
Yeah, they're gone.
They're gone.
There's nothing to track down there.
Yeah, they're gone.
Well-
gone. Never mind.
Well, Seth, what exactly is this? As I kind of like push Manto to like show what the heck. And I'm assuming we'd probably like go off to the side, so we're not right in the middle of this kerfuffle that's happening. As I'm sure that the city's trying to put it off. What exactly was this in your warehouse?
Kind of looks at it. Well, I don't know. That must have been something those guys were dealing with and talking about and working them on. I don't know what the hell that is, but I tell you what, you don't want to fuck with those guys.
I would disagree with that last statement. Anyway, Manto, are you able to read it, maybe?
Well, that all depends. I probably can, since they derive from like the abyssal plane, and I would open it up, and I'm like, would I see that it's like some sort of like abyssal writing,
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
just some sort of writing that I can decipher?
Yeah, as you open it on up, you would definitely see that all of the scrawlings and writings inside of this are written in abyssal.
Yeah, I can definitely decipher this. It was definitely. I didn't think it would be Seth's if it was in there. I definitely think this is Bashir's. And so I'm like, maybe we can look at this later. But honestly, I think it's in our best interest to get out of here and find a place to just bunker down for the night.
Well, before we go,
Agreed.
Seth, any idea why they were focusing on your place?
I mean, I don't know. I kind of scratched the back of his head. I kind of got a reputation around here. Oh, I don't know. My mom told me to always stick up for myself. I'm a bit of a pushover. I don't really have much of a backbone. I let these guys in, and well, they took advantage of me. They took advantage of my place, and well, they locked me up. I don't know what the hell they I don't think they wanted any of my goods. You saw what they did with it, burning everything. I'm not even gonna be able to eat anything now. But they were just, I don't know. They had their own goods they were dealing with in there.
So did they just kind of use your warehouse as a place of operations and just kind of kicked you to the curb so they could use your building? You didn't have anything else that you would barter with them. I'm just gonna get real close and be like, now is not the time to hold back. Do you have anything at all?
I have nothing. You guys probably saw what was in there. Some fish and tackle and some grains and wheat and some garlic. Just stuff that no one ever wants. And I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to survive now. They were using me.
Langston just holds one hand over his heart and is like, oh, the garlic. Oh, fuck. And just, that's the L. That's the worst thing you could have told me today.
That's the garlic. The garlic is the worst thing. My whole warehouse is gone. You ninny.
Well, I think he's officially worthless, guys.
Yeah, I am worthless. I got no goods, no cash, I got nothing. I'm worthless.
I'm wondering if they were using your warehouse as a place to, like, store, like, stolen product.
Yeah, that's exactly what they were doing.
Cool, I was right.
Well, either way, Seth, I don't think I know this is an unruly place. I don't think the gods of this city would let you just kind of go, with nothing after this whole thing. We have it in with the guy. We can, make sure you're taken care of, and then, next steps will come after that.
Well, what guy?
I don't remember his name. Anyone else?
Oh, the guy who runs Gradia?
I think so. Whoever that is. I'm gonna purposely stay vague and just be like, look, just come with us. We'll make sure you're taken care of.
Kind of looks. I don't really have much of a choice. I don't know who I should trust anymore. Do I trust you guys? Do I trust them? Do I trust them? Whatever. I'm by myself. I got nothing. I might as well just go with you guys. See what happens. I might as well fucking die.
Considering we are the only reason you are still alive right now, the fact that you still have to ask that, maybe you should just go off on your own.
All I'm saying is,
as I lean over to Manto, did we invite him?
Tough crowd. Coming
I'm
from
like, in
someone
my
who
head,
had like
I'm in
no
I'm in our
family.
brand and stuff. I'm like, man, this guy sucks to everybody.
I feel bad because like coming from a guy who had like no family growing up and had to find a group to fit in with, I'm like, this is tough. So, guys, lighten up, please. He needs our help, and honestly, he might be of some sort of pertinent information in the near future. So, I don't know. Come on, just let him at least for tonight. Come with us. We'll God, I still can't get over the garlic though. Seth,
Yeah, right? Fucking terrible.
I think we're out on the ship.
Oh, we absolutely are. No, we haven't had any for like 3 days.
That's well, I guess there's a lot of roasted garlic now. Bad joke. Bad joke. Anyway,
Terrible.
Yeah,
Delicious. Terrible.
but I think guys, soften up for one day. Let's have him spend the night with us. We'll have Crick make him some sort of proper meal. Crick.
We can see what we can do.
Oh, that's the look in his eye.
All right.
That means it's gonna be delicious. I'll like look at Crick and just be like,
Normally I don't sleep, but I am going to sleep like a baby tonight.
well, then I guess we find an inn or someplace we can stay here. 'Cause, I mean, or do we
Do
just
we
go
head back to the
ship?
ship for the night? Because I also
that's
recall
right.
we were waiting for some people to price out our spelljammer.
Yeah, I agree. I think we should go back to the ship. I don't trust hotels right now, especially after this.
That's a
It
good
might be
call.
easier to lay low on a ship.
Well, then to G3 we go, and I guess we'll just bring Seth with us.
Oh,
Let's
we
do
want to
it.
go back that way then. Okay. And he starts to lead you guys back to G3. And as you guys are walking, he kind of slinks back a little bit and he nudges Manto with his elbow. Hey, you! And kind of like slows down and looks at you, Manto.
Yeah, what's up?
It's hard for me to say. What you did for me back there, you risked yourself for me, someone that you don't know, and then you stood up for me back there too against your friends, your crew. I just he's coughing still from the smoke inhalation. I want to give you a proper thank you, and I wish there was something I could show you or give to you, or you saw I've got nothing, and I guess all I'm trying to say is thanks for giving a voice to the voiceless.
Hey, no problem, man. Like I said, in that moment there, I saw a little bit of my past self in ya, and I could have easily just went along with my friends, but it would have been rather ignorant, again, knowing where I came from. Not only that, you could be helpful to us in the near future with, again, having any sort of information on these guys. Feel bad for your warehouse, though, man. Glad we were able to save you. Yeah, don't take it personal. This is what we do. The Stormbreakers.
I could learn a thing or two. Whoa! Where'd that come from?
Don't worry about it.
Weird thing with his.
Anyway, I was gonna say I could really learn a thing or two from you, just sticking up for yourself and not just going with whatever everyone says. I don't know, it's something my mom always tried to instill with me, and like I said, I just let those guys walk all over me in the warehouse and take over my prized possessions and my livelihood, and I should have stood up for myself and what's right.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes it's not bad to be selfish. You got to think about yourself. I say that as if I didn't think about well, I thought about you, But anyway, yeah,
Seth.
everything's a learning experience.
That's right. And well, the powers that be, the universe, God, whoever it is you want to call it up there, just took everything away from you. I do believe that leaving you your life gives you another chance to reclaim it all back one way or another. At least you have the opportunity to learn from your mistakes.
You're right. I mean, it's easier, of course, coming from you in a place of privilege where you haven't lost everything. But you're right. You're right. Need to...
Yeah, really? You want to talk about how these guys are not my original crew? My original crew got swept away in the sea by destructive storm of insane proportions, unlike has never been.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have judged you. I shouldn't have judged you by the cover.
Seth,
I'm sorry.
Seth, you really opened up a bale of monkeys.
I'm sorry. Everyone's got their own backstory, their own woes. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have judged a Dragonborn by its scales.
Rampu, take it easy now.
Turn back. You guys, idiot! I whisper that again in our brain.
Langston laughs. It's just like, eh.
He's not wrong.
As you guys keep...
All I know is that I would never trust anyone, including friends and family, with business.
You're right. Lesson learned. A valuable lesson learned, but lesson learned. And as it says, this the dock G3 where the second wind is moored at comes into view, and as you guys are approaching, you guys see a duo of kobolds, one wearing a vest and the other a beret, outside, kind of just, what the fuck? We've been waiting out here for hours. They said they were gonna come tonight. Are they not coming or what?
I forgot about this. We never got their names, did we? Or there wasn't anything in their shop?
You guys never got their names, no?
Shit.
I'm sorry, guys. As you can see, there was a fire, and I'm assuming smoke is pouring out somewhere on this turtle shell. And we got kind of caught up in that a little bit.
Kind of looks over. Oh, big baba boom! Fun times tonight for you guys, I see.
No, it wasn't fun. But would you guys like to take a look at the Spelljammer we'd like to sell?
Kind of looks at you. Yes, that's why we're here.
Okay, are you hungry?
I could eat.
Yeah?
Okay. I could eat, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, why don't you guys come on, take a look at the Spelljammer, and I'll whip you up something nice.
Kind of look at each other. A little midnight snack? Get yourself a deal. Kind of hops onto the ship, climbing on up it. Ooh, nice place. Oh! Kind of looks up at Starbow. That real? And Starbow looks down at him. Don't you even think about it, lizard boys. Oh, wonderful! It speaks! So you feel the ship rumble as Starbow just grumbles at them.
Starbow, don't eat them. No.
Are they
not tonight? No. They're not ammo. No. Business venture.
They're here to make sure we get a good price. Right, guys? As I look at the two cabals.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, show us around. Show us what you got. We can stay around for a quick bite, but after we take a look at that Spelljammer and make an offer, perhaps we're gonna have to get going. We gotta open early tomorrow.
That sounds good. As I kind of walk him down to where the Spelljammer is to take a look at it, and I would probably bring like Langston and Manto, maybe Rampu down as well. If you guys want to watch them kind of make sure everything's good, I can go whip up a quick snack.
Sure. I watch them like hawks. After the way this place operates, I don't let them out of my sight. If they start like poking or prodding at the ship too much, I'm like, hey.
No, don't worry about us. And as they, you see them go to the front of the ship, and they're like, "Oh, this is a magnificent piece too." Not start knocking on it, and you guys see that your vehicle for the race, has been delivered. You guys saw it being lifted on a crane over the market and everything. But on the front of the ship, you guys see the rust bucket in all of its glory, and they're like, "Oh, this is nice. Is this for sale too?"
That one, no. That one is not.
Oh, okay. Well, show us what you have, and
Sure. Before we go, Langston knocks on the rust bucket and just sees all the modifications, then just goes, "Worth it," and then turns around and goes to go downstairs.
Absolutely. So you follow downstairs. Let's go ahead and drag you guys downstairs, actually, as Crick leads them on into the kitchen area or whatever. Is everyone following them, or is some of you guys staying on the top deck?
I'll stay on the top deck and keep an eye out on things.
Okay. Crick, yeah, you take the kobolds downstairs. Langston follows. Manta, do you chill? Chilling with Seth, maybe?
I would follow. Well, I would tell Seth, I'm like, look, I don't know what your plan is, but I'm going to bed. And so I would follow Langston and the kobolds, and I pretend like I'm interested in what they're doing, and then immediately just veer off into my cabin, and I'm like, oh yes.
Very nice. Manto just dips away. Seth follows you a little bit, and he... Ooh, I'm starving. Good night, Manto. As he stays with Crick and the crew up here. And Crick, as you lead the kobolds downstairs, what do you do?
So I would just kind of instruct. I guess it's just Langston or Rampu's down here too. Or no, he's not. But I would just kind of say, well, the Spelljammer that's for sale is in there. If you guys want to, take a look, get us a quote, I can go make a snack and we can do our dealings over dinner, I guess.
You got yourself a deal. A dinner and a deal. Love it. And you start to waddle away. And yeah, you show them to your kind of crafting room that Crick crafts all this stuff in. I don't know if you guys have actually seen this room. Have you?
I don't think so.
No, this is all new.
I think so.
Yeah, so you guys go on in there then.
Well, I gotta open it. Boop. Cool.
Yeah, you see there's in here Topola's on her Spelljammer helm, driving, or I guess currently she wouldn't be driving, but she's in here resting. And to the north, though, Crick opens up that door, and that is where his artificer room is, his studio, if you will.
Oh, cool. Dang, Craig, you got a lot of cool stuff down here.
It's definitely stuff.
I think it's more than that.
So
It's more than just stuff.
as you take them on in there, and I'm assuming this is where you have the Spelljammer helm stored.
Yeah.
They look at it and, ooh, very nice. Polished black obsidian. Starts rubbing his hands on it. Ooh, is that some sort of... you can see a recess, some sort of embossed kind of... Are these runes on here too? Whoa, do you know what this says?
I think it says greatest star jamming helm in the world ever in all of space. I think that's the Abyssal. Our friend can read Abyssal if you want.
Could he clarify this for me? That this Starjammer, I've never heard of. We have Spelljammers, but you guys.
It's a star spelljammer. It spells the jams of the stars.
Look at each other. Whoa. That's powerful stuff.
Very, very unique, very, very limited, and very, very expensive.
Well, we will be the judges of that. He goes up to it. Go ahead and make a roll persuasion check for me. Or deception. Whichever you think would fit that.
I'm like reloading the scene right now. Hold on a second.
Okay.
How do you go perception?
Deception.
I'm sorry.
Or persuasion.
Persuasion. They're both. Yeah, well, probably deception. It's probably a little evil.
There you go. Yeah, they're looking at it. Yeah, abyssal. Best in all the world and all the planes. Yeah. Kind of looks at the other one. Okay, and begins to spin it around and looks at it a bit further. Well, this is quite nice. We're gonna take a little bit of time to observe this a bit further and check it out. If you don't, want to hang around, you can get that meal ready.
Absolutely. I'll go make some quick food. Langston, if you just want to make sure our distinguished guests here are well taken care of, as I kind of walk away, go to the kitchen.
I will prop myself up in the door, just to kind of like keep it open where I like have it up. I'm like standing, but I like have my back against it, just like watching them look at stuff. And if they look at me and I see them like look a little like devious, I'll make a sacred flame start like bouncing between my hands, just to kind of stare at them. Just be like, any ideas you got? This is a business venture. Don't even think about it. And I'm just like playing with a ball of fire in my hands.
Yeah, as you start to do that, you hear them start talking in this kind of like, before you start doing that, I guess I should say, you start to hear them talk in this kind of guttural language to each other after Crick walks out of the room. And do you speak Draconic?
I do.
And they look at each other. The fuck does this guy think he's talking about? The best in all the world and all the lands? Like, come on, like, what does he think we're fucking born yesterday or something? He's like, yeah, but it does look pretty nice. If you look at it, black polished obsidian. That's a nice stone there. And he looks at, yeah, but where the fuck did they steal it from? Are they gonna come after us now too? And
after they say where did they steal it from, I'm gonna be like, in Draconic, I'm gonna say, I think you mean that where did we win it from? And just let them stare at me and realize that I can understand what they're saying, and just be like, let's go easy on the insults about my friend. How does that sound? They'll start making the fire dance again.
Yeah, now they're like, sorry, in common now. I apologize. I didn't mean anything by this. It's just, you see a piece like this, you have to wonder, right? And especially if you don't know what it means. Come on.
Now let me ask you this. Do you think a man or a crew of unsavory gents would welcome you aboard this ship to not only try to strike a deal, but also provide you food? Do you think we came across this by terrible means?
I don't smell any food quite yet. You better hurry up. It's getting late already. But no, I wouldn't say that. I've run into all sorts of people, crews, whatever. And usually it's, try not to ask too many questions. But, of course, with all the action we've had in Garadia recently, you can't help but be a little worrisome.
I mean, I understand, but, we wouldn't have any type of bad intent or anything of that. Wouldn't invite you on the ship, nothing of that nature, if anything like this. So I assure you the goods are as you see.
Well, as you say, they are goods. This is a nice Spelljammer helm. Maybe we can discuss this over the meal.
Sounds good to me. Crick, how we coming? Things looking good?
Just hear pots and pans banging. You hear guttural sounds coming out of the kitchen. It just if everybody's ready, we can eat in about 5 minutes.
I lean down to the kobolds. I'm like, that good for you, gents? I don't even know your names. What are your names? I'm Langston, by the way.
Langston?
Yes, sir.
Did your mother give you that name or something? Yeah, his mother. That's funny.
I make the spear appear in my hands, and I'm just like, yes, She did. You guys really want to do this right now?
No. Oh, all good. All good.
All right.
Well, this is Mike.
Ah,
He kind of waves at you. And I'm Mike.
Mike and okay. Well done. Who gave you those names? Did your father give you those names?
No. It was our mother, too. Tina.
Okay. So, beautiful name. I imagine she's a lovely woman.
She is. She always wanted to dance with somebody. I don't get why, but...
Rampu, we got a chance. Alright. Cool. Then yeah, I guess we'll just sit tight until Crick's done chefing it up.
Alright. No, Rampu up on the top deck. Is anything going on? Or are we just waiting for the story to get... or Crick to get going?
I'm waiting for dinner.
Alright.
And making sure there's no like enemies or anybody attacking us.
Sure, yeah. I mean, you guys are still at the docks in Garrote. You guys haven't left or in space or anything.
Oh,
It's just
nice.
a picture I had of the ship here. But you guys, you're
Cool.
kind of chilling with Jake. You guys are just lounging. You get the smell of something fragrant. Crick, what we got cooking?
So, the dinner bell would ring and everybody would come into the dining hall, which I'm assuming is this kind of front portion right here with the two tables. And I've actually pulled them out into the main chamber, put them both together, so it's a nice little 8 top. And at the one corner, there's 2 beautiful plates and everything's set up, and then everybody else has their other spots. And everybody has some nice toasted bread, and there's some like veg on the table. And as everybody's sitting down, I just come out with a big giant bowl of horned egg salad. Very heavy on the mayo. It's a very wet salad, and and it's you kind of get hit with like a nice fragrant smell, but you kind of notice there's like no garlic for this meal. Like it's like a different. It's kind of like a vinegary mayo kind of thing going on with the egg salad.
Langston sits
like,
upright
yeah.
and realizes that and is just, Crick, are you feeling okay?
So what the hell is this, Crick?
This is dinner for our guests. As I look at the kebabs, and so like everyone has a plate with like 2 pieces of bread on it.
Yeah,
I thought it was something you cooked, some kebabs. I was like, amazing.
I meant what I said.
Fuck, Crick. What is happening here?
It's like half your last name. All right, good.
That is true. Everybody has a plate with like 2 pieces of bread, open face, and you just see. If you remember Billy Madison, where you like the sloppy Joe, and the lady just like slop on there, and I just kind of walk up to. I go across everybody. Everybody gets a nice little scoop, and then I get to them, and it's just like dead eyes, boom, big slop on there. And when I get to the second one, so how did the Spelljammer helm look? And like I slop it on there, and like I hold the spoon on top of the egg salad, like not revealing the egg salad yet. And I just stare at him.
Incredible.
So, how did it look?
Well, first, is this a recipe that you're cooking?
I don't have any essence. So
Okay, that's right. Okay. All right. So, as they look at it, they can smell it. Still, I'm going to, even though this isn't a recipe, go ahead and roll a con and add your proficiency bonus for your cook's utensils.
Ooh, so another 4 of this. That's a 30, baby.
Oh.
The smell
What?
coming from these hornet eggs.
Oh no! I also get double my proficiency bonuses now, so technically it's a 34.
Incredible. I don't know why you got that.
Apple.
They can't see the slop that you put underneath that ladle or that spoon on their plate, but they look around and see everyone else with, a sopping plate and just indulging in it, and Jake loving it. Rampoon and Langston, how are you guys responding to this?
I mean, if Jake likes it, everybody's happy. I'm gonna take a bite and see if I love it.
Honestly, out of this world.
Yeah, I go in again. I'm like narrow-eying it. I'm like, not an ounce of garlic in this dish. New frontier, and I'll like take a tiny bite, and then I'm like, oh sweet God, what were the doubts for? And I'll just go into it.
Even
Crick,
as Langston takes
It's sweet like honey, even though hornets don't make honey.
Wait, oh God.
Manto, even you, almost half asleep right now. Someone who doesn't really get much sleep. Your one eye almost kind of opens up a little bit, and you get the waft of that. You can, of course, choose to follow your nose wherever it goes if you'd like, but you do notice.
This reminds me of the time we got. This reminds me of the time we got milk from a guy cow. Very impressive. Very impressive.
the best. It took a while.
That's right.
Yeah, I would wake up and I'd be like, fuck. Oh my God, that smells so good. I don't know if it's just me being so tired and drained from all that we did today, or Rick actually made a half decent meal, but God. Well, it won't hurt me. So I get up and I'm like, whatever. Let me eat something real quick. That might make me feel better. I'm like, this is what smells good? This?
So get in on this.
I'm like, all right, whatever.
The kobolds are
I'm like
just salivating.
I'm like reluctant to, but I'll take like half of a roll, because I was like, I don't want all this, Just throw some slop on there. And I'm like, oh my Lord, Crick. Oh, garlic too. I guess maybe garlic's overrated.
The kobolds are looking around.
As you say that,
feverishly.
I look at you for a second and shake my head. And then I go right back to the kobolds.
They're looking up, and Manto gets a plate before they do, and they're, I can't take it anymore! The smell! I can just taste it! Ah! And he looks at you. I'll give you 2,000 gold pieces right now!
2,000? Didn't you say they were 10,000 back at your shop?
That's what we sell them for. Some of them. Yours probably won't fetch that much, but...
How about 25, and I make you a doggy bowl? Doggy bag.
Looks at him. Looks
Doggy
around
dish?
Sees everyone still just indulging in this. Go and roll persuasion at advantage. For your 34 on the food.
20.
Nice. They look around at each other. I'm like, you can split the other, right? Just fucking give it to him. 2,500, you got it. Just give us the eggs.
And so with that, I lift the
God damn,
ladle.
the prices of eggs have really gone up.
They have gone up. And he goes to grab the food, and I slap his hands real quick. And then I just kind of go into my suit, and this little white dust comes out, and I sprinkle it on top. As there's just a little bit of garlic powder that I put on top of his. Just his.
Look at that. Garlic. One of the most rare spices in all wild space. We'll give you 2,600. He pulls it closer to him. So he starts motorboating the plate right in front of you. You got another one to go, right?
Absolutely, as I go and make him a little doggy bag.
All right, Mike, give him the gold, give him the gold. And he's just inhaling it, and Mike digging into his pockets. He's got one hand shoveling eggs into his mouth. You see like chunks of egg whites on their side of their lips falling off of their chin, and he starts grabbing into a satchel and he kind of tosses this weighted sack in your direction, Crick. He's like, "It's yours, it's yours. Just get that other bag ready to go and put that star jam or whatever you called it. Get it on some wheels and we get it out of here."
Wow,
I think
the
that
way
sounds
you
like
eat,
a
your
plan.
girlfriend must love you.
Why do you say that? You see, he looks like this.
No reason. As I'm there, like with like a fork and knife, like being like all proper.
And then a tongue comes out and completely licks around his lips like a old-timey cartoon. And, delicious. Well, lets out a burp. Smells like stank eggs. Well, I think that's enough for the evening here. Got your gold? We got the spell jam all loaded up. Anything else you fellas wanted to show us? Or Mike looks around. We don't have any more gold. Never mind. You'll have a great evening. And they start to, as Crux and Warwick have gotten the Spelljammer on wheels for you guys, they start to wheel it down the ramp and back into the streets of Garadia. And you hear them whistling. And then as they're whistling, you hear a like, "Oh god, those eggs are really kicking in already." And they disappear with a cloud of green fog trailing behind them.
Oh, we should have told them don't go near the docks. They're just gonna absolutely spread those flames if they do after eating this.
Seth looks up at you guys as he's eating. So 2,600 gold pieces in one deal? I don't think I've sold that many goods in a year.
How the hell did you get a warehouse?
Don't ask. It was my mom.
It's like- that makes sense. Okay. Well. Huh. I'll just silently eat my eggs the rest of it. I'm just like, oh, my bad.
Oh, good. You guys, this is a hell of a ship though you guys got here. It looks like I saw there was maybe some extra cabins downstairs. You need extra hands on deck or anything? You know?
I defer to Manto. I look at Manto. I'm like, hey, you made the first call. What you decide from here is on you. I'll go either way.
He seems pretty useless to me as I start like picking up the dishes and just cleaning everything. And I
Oh,
just
no, I got that for you. And as he
That's just
goes
the
to
only
stand
thing I
up, he
think.
trips over his chair and falls down. Oh, collapses right there. Ah! And you see he grabs onto his knee. Ah! Ah!
just like doing
Oh,
the dishes now.
Ah!
So don't feel inclined to really have to do anything, considering you just lost everything. I mean, if you feel like that might fill some sort of void, by all means, but you know, take it easy for now. Hang out. Enjoy the egg salad.
Looks up at you. Okay, Manto.
Don't take this as you can live here rent free.
Oh,
You understand?
he kind of looks up at you. Yeah, of course. Yeah, whatever you need. Just consider me like a second hand or something.
Well, I have 4, so. But you know,
Not bad, not bad.
Captain Rampu is always looking for a first mate, and I look at Crick to see if that like fired him up.
As he like, I'm like walking out and I've got the dishes and I hear that and you just hear, and I just drop the dishes and turn around.
You couldn't have waited till he got to the sink. You knew what this would do.
God damn it, Ranto. We're not to
It-
eat
it-
with our hands.
And
I love
like
it.
when I turn around, I don't even look at Manto. I just look at Seth now.
Oh no.
You see, he kind of like scoots himself out of the door frame, out of your vision, and then looks back at Manto and Rampu. Is that little one gonna kill me while I'm sleeping?
You can spend the night in my
Maybe turn you
cabin.
into chili.
Oh, what? That's what happened to my
I
parents.
mean, only. Well, if we get really hungry,
Scott
though.
Tetterman.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that was a bad joke, at least for you.
Yeah.
As you guys are all, the shattering of the plates happens. Topola comes running downstairs. Oh, Crick, that was just you. Hi everyone. I'm glad to see you were all. Kind of looks around. Okay. Is Garganel with you all?
That's a good question.
This is awkward.
He left the ship with you all to show you around. He didn't return with you?
Totally forgot about it.
Oh fuck, where's the last time we saw him?
I
Probably
don't
in the
remember,
arena.
I
man.
think we left him
left
at
him at
the
the bar.
bar.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's still at the bar.
I'll look at Temple and be like, listen, it's been a long day for all of us. There was a fight at the Coliseum. There was a fire. I think he's just at the bar. We'll go get him. Ben, listen, he wasn't with us through thick or thin, but we told him just to get a drink and relax.
Langston, I'm sorry. You just kind of said a bunch of things that sounded like a crazy fucking day to me. Where is he?
Where's your what? Assign a label now.
She kind of looks around. Crux isn't here, is he? Where's my boyfriend?
There it is. He's probably at a bar. We can go get him.
The last I saw, we left him at the flower shop. He was taking a long time picking out flowers.
Someone named Steve? Was it? I'm just kidding with you.
Just go ahead and Crick, roll persuasion. Or deception, whichever one you're trying to do.
We're doing
I'll help you on
deception.
this.
Oh, we need lots of help. I guess help is
you roll
advantage.
yeah.
Right? Six.
Slightly.
She looks at you.
Better.
Garganel's not really one for the beauty of flowers, and if he's gone to the bar and has left you all, it's way past quitting time for the evening. She looks down, starts to like hold onto her stomach. I just have a bad feeling in the pit of my chest right now.
Maybe we should go see if we can find him.
You know, I don't want to cause any worries. You guys look beat to hell, to be honest with you. I mean, Crick, you look okay. Kind of. But, wow, Manto and Langston, I'm
Crick,
sorry. You guys,
Crick, you're glistening. How the fuck are
That's
you
right.
actually, like, shining?
It's a gift, guys. And
Well,
gals.
I'll be honest. I was half asleep until I smelled whatever Crick was making. I won't be down here much longer.
Okay, well, hopefully he comes back tonight. But if he's not back in the morning, perhaps we do send a search party out or look around.
Is
I
there
think
some
that's a
kind of
fair
signal you guys have? Call each other in when you're away? You could,
Yeah, we
watch
just
the
typically light the
sky.
beacons.
Yeah, just like Gondor.
No, that'll summon Cheryl Teagues. We can't afford that right now.
That's right.
Nice.
No, we don't have any kind of no, we don't have anything like that. Well, she kind of looks around and
Sounds like something you should have for situations just like this one.
I mean,
They're floating around in the middle of space.
no, we are docked at Garadia, and I thought he was showing you guys around and that he would come back with you all. I'm sorry, it's just, there's a lot of rough and toughs out there in the pirate outpost, and I just, with his past, being a pirate himself, I worry that he maybe crossed the paths of someone he shouldn't have.
Well, instead of waiting until the morning, why don't we take an hour to rest up a little bit, and we go get him?
Dude, I have nothing. I have fuck all if we don't sleep.
It is quite late, and if you guys were to keep on pushing it, beyond getting like a long rest, like if you guys pushed it like maybe 2 more hours, you guys would have to start rolling every hour for con saves for exhaustion.
Yeah, all right. We'll take a night, and in the morning, first things first. If he's not back, go get him.
Okay, I mean
I think I'll have something that can help us in the morning.
Wonderful. I'm sure we'll be okay. I'm just overthinking it. He's got a history, and I just don't want that history to catch up to him.
Hey, good for you for not letting the history define him, though. Very open-minded of you.
It kind of sounds like, never mind. Since he is, and let the history define him, which is why he's afraid of the history, But that's just me.
But history does repeat itself, and history is but an essence.
Right.
So,
I kind of looks over at Crick and, well, I should get back to sleep now. And, hopefully he comes in and gets into bed later, but if not, we will handle this in the morning. I'm glad to see you all are safe, and good evening. Just sleep easy. And she goes upstairs.
Well, in the meantime,
yes.
I'll do this real quick. Come with me. And I go out to the top deck, and I just yell into the city. Come home, you idiot!
Come
You just
home,
hear
idiot,
echo loud.
idiot. And
See, that's
just see a couple of lonesome dock workers walking around. And they kind of look out and shake their head and get back to sweeping and cleaning up around. She's kind of pats you on the shoulder. It was a nice try, Rampo. Let's give it another go in the morning.
Sounds good. Well, I'm gonna hit the Mary Hay then.
When Rampoot comes back downstairs, can I just be like, yell through the docks, didn't work, did it?
I'm not gonna say it did, but I'm not gonna say it didn't.
All right, that's a W. That's a win for us.
You could have heard me.
That's true.
Not a loud screamer.
Seth chewing down his plate right now. So it sounds like you guys are sticking around tomorrow too. What you guys have plans for the day?
I think we should start training for this race.
yeah, we still have time for the race, right? Because that's like...
Yeah, I mean, this has all been the same
It's like
day
5
since you guys
days.
learned, about the race, and it was
okay.
like a week from that point. Yeah,
Yeah, and it's what, like 4 days to get there?
3 to 4. Yeah,
Something. 3 to 4, okay.
Oh, there's also the
Right,
hunt
so
that we were told about,
yeah,
too.
it's like 2 weeks away.
God, add this to the list. Jesus Christ, we got here and it's just been thing after thing after thing.
It has.
So depending on when if Garganeau's back, I think is our plan. Because if he is back, then we can, start training for the race and doing what we got to do. But if he's not back, we do got to go find him.
And I guess as I kind of jiggle the big pouch of gold, we could go shopping again, and everybody can add 650 gold.
King!
Yeah, buddy.
Never seen this much money in a campaign. Let's go.
Gonna be 625.
What's that?
Correct.
Oh,
Right.
What it?
Uh,
Shit.
625.
times.
No,
Oh
it's
no,
2600.
no. Oh, it was 26.
Yeah, it's 26.
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
they
That's
gave
right.
you
Yeah,
an
that's
extra.
right. Yep.
Because I rolled a
So then how much
34.
is it?
Yeah.
Just a roll of 34 is just gonna be our go-to.
Beautiful.
650.
Yeah, you guys are all heavy pockets now, lined with gold, and
Beautiful.
yeah. Anything else for this evening before you guys get a long rest or anything?
No, I am going to look when we go shopping for a better armor. So, just put that out there into the universe.
Good to know. You guys can certainly look around for that. Yeah. We are, of course, getting close to the end here, but something to keep in mind while that topic is brought up is, yeah, if you guys want to look up items that you're interested in, I mean, it won't be anything past like uncommon, really, because that's like in D&D rules, you can't, like, you aren't supposed to be able to buy things that are really past that rarity. Or there's maybe like one in like a city of an item like that. So yeah, look around at things, and of course, if there's like enhancements or anything like that that you guys are interested in, we can talk about that. But yeah, you guys have pockets full of gold, getting ready for sleep for the evening. Anything else that anyone needs to take care of?
I have to go through my notes now because now I'm like, well, we forgot the dude who came with us. Was there anything else?
Well, if you look at the notes,
Probably.
if you click on the notes in there you go. Within above VTT, you guys can add to that as well.
Sweet. Meep. Meep. Okay. I don't think so. I think we're good.
Okay, great.
I think that's all I got. Unless anyone else says anything.
Pretty cool.
Cool.
It's bedtime, baby.
As everyone settles into their quarters for the evening, finding a bit of respite and rest after a chaotic day in the pirate outpost of Garadia, a day of gambling, belligerence, fighting against, or watching fights of gladiators, fights against demons and cultists, and chasing around the city. The book that Manto has found sits in his possession, in his room. And as he lies there in bed at night, ready to drift off to sleep, it begins to pulse. And you hear a humming sound emanating from the area which originates from Manto. And from that, it shakes you out from the slumber you are trying to reach.
You have meddled in affairs beyond your reckoning. The mirror will clean its due.
Oh shit!
Not gonna lie, like that scared the shit out of me.
You hear a voice resound out, emanating from the book. And a dark wave of cold energy blows through the room. And that's where we'll pick up the next time we get together.
Fuck me.
Could you guys understand what it said?
You are
Cut out
meddling
on
with
mine.
powers you don't understand. The mirror will claim its due.
You have meddled in affairs beyond your reckoning. The mirror will clean its due.
This fucking mirror.
All
Can you
right.
send that to the Discord?
Write down what you think it said. Okay. It's you can type it up. It's here, I'll do it one more time because I like the way it sounds.
You have meddled in affairs beyond your reckoning. The mirror will clean its due.
You have meddled in affairs beyond reckoning. The mirror will claim its due. And again, that is where we'll pick it up the next time we get together. Everyone, uneventful evening for the rest of it. So go ahead and take a long rest on your character sheets, and we'll start the next session, waking up from there.
Woo!
Love it.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah, you can take a
rest.
long
It's
rest.
been
Yeah.
so long.
It has. It's been like
It's
5
been so
sessions.
long.
Awesome, guys. Great game. Anything to close it out with before we call it a night?
I will have
That's
nightmares.
awesome.
You said you'll have
Yeah,
nightmares?
thanks, buddy. I am as well.
Yeah, big time.
Fun. That's always my goal. All right. Well, you guys have a great night. I will not be able to play this upcoming Sunday. So if we want to do like I don't know, one this week.
We planned on. Didn't we plan on that Monday?
Tomorrow Monday or the following Monday?
No, the Monday after.
That works for me. But if you guys have availability this week too, we can squeeze one in. If not, that's cool. We can just do it on Monday.
The only day I could not do is Wednesday. Other than that, I'm free.
Wednesday's
Yeah,
always
okay,
bad
I
for
get-
Luke, so we're good.
It's
I was gonna say
bowling.
the only
Beautiful.
days I can't do is tomorrow.
Hey.
So I could do Tuesday, Thursday, or just stick with next Monday. Y'all just let me know.
Yeah, I can really only do Thursday or next Monday.
Let's stick to Monday then.
Well, let's do it.
We'll see.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, we'll see you guys then. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for playing. Take a nice long rest and look out for those goblins under the stairs. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.
Great job.